Alright, I wanted to take a moment to just show you a couple more features with this native iPhone camera app. And I'm going to go ahead and click it again. It's completely black right now because it's sitting face down up against my desk, but normally you'd see whatever image was in front of it. I wanted just to point out that you can swipe left and right here at the bottom, and your camera will sort of perform different functions. So right now it's set to photo, but if you move, I'm going to swipe to the left and it says square. Swiping to the left again says pano. And if I swipe, I'm sorry, okay, so if I swipe to the right hand side, then I get video. Swiping to the right again, slow-mo, and the last one there is time-lapse. So I'll briefly explain some of these. And photo is what we're going to be using mostly in this class. That's just taking a straight up photograph at the same dimensions that you normally see. Square is taking a photograph, but what it does is it crops or it cuts off two parts, two sections of the photograph to make it a square photograph. Now this might be cool. It has like a retro or a vintage type style. I think old Polaroid photographs were squares. What I think though is that it's best not to take photographs using the square function, because basically you're throwing away information that you'll never be able to get back. If you take a photograph in the photo setting, you'll always be able to turn it into a square by cropping it in a processing program later on, but you'll never be able to get back information once you've taken a photograph in the square setting on the iPhone. So I kind of avoid it. Pano is pretty cool. It's just something fun to play around with. I don't know how much we'll get into it in this class, but it's something you could just experiment with. Essentially, you'll hit the button and hold your phone out and move it horizontally until it says it's done, and you end up capturing a really wide photograph that's a bunch of photographs that are stitched together. And this is something that used to be able to be done in Adobe's Photoshop, but there's a real easy way now to do it in the iPhone. Video is, everybody I think knows what that looks like. I think some of you guys might know already a lot about these features, but video is just the standard way to shoot video. Slow-mo is a pretty cool option. I went ahead and made a video where I had a campfire a couple nights ago, and I had my iPhone and I thought, I wonder what this fire would look like in slow-mo. And so I'm going to go ahead and play it right now just to show you an example of what kind of cool things you can do with the slow-mo feature. Alright, so that's a pretty cool setting. Now, time-lapse, the last one, another really cool one. We're not going to get into it much in this class, or at all in this class, but I wanted to share another video that I made with you using, where I used this feature. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. It's a little bit longer of a video, but I hope you find it interesting, and those are just some of the main settings on the iPhone.